15 seconds short of live. Guys, I follow Shimmy the JJ. He's another KSP TV streamer. He is awesome. He does big, complicated things. And it is awesome. You should give him a follow. Shimmy, thank you so much. Something in chat. Something in chat. Loudness, give me a link. Your voice sounds a little rough. You're right, Terusu. It is a little bit rough. Lima Oscar. Alright. Reciprocal raid. Yeah, we'll just go and raid him right now. That doesn't make any sense at all. Here's what we've got. We've actually got this guy who's just delivered... Where's this payload at? That's interesting. Where's this dude's payload? Oh, okay. We've already kind of separated from it. There he was down there. The SSTO... where is it at? I don't see it there. We're only like a kilometer from it. Why can't I see it anywhere? Did I turn that off using the wrong keys? What is it, F2 or something? Let's use Kerbal Google search right here, courtesy of Cybertech. Lifter. Alright, let's SSTO lifter. There it is! It's right freaking there! Alright, there it is. I love Kerbal Google search. It's a bit rough because he's been streaming for 40 hours. I have not been streaming for 40 hours. I did a 6-hour... No, I did a 4-hour stream on lifter efficiency and cost effectiveness, and I've done 2 hours on this, so I'm only about 6 hours in right now. There we go, though. There's the SSTO lifter. This was a Mooner mission that is good to go. The real important thing is that the mass of this craft is almost exactly 10, right? So if you come over here and you look at the mass... It's almost exactly 10,000 kilograms. This was our test payload for our lifters. Do I like Dr. Pepper? I don't know. Do I like Dr. Pepper? Somebody tell this person. Juju. The problem with this is that this engine is heavy and we were lawn darting down this way because of all these engines. We had all this drag. We weren't getting enough intake. Maybe what we need to do is turn all these things off. There we go. Thank you. I'll open it in a new grade. Merkel, what's going on? Do I like Dr. Pepper? Do I like... It's 2 questions, actually. If it was a snake, it would have eaten me. I love it. Alright. We should be good, though. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually turn all these intakes off. Because, look, the drag goes from 0... Open intake. From 0.2, and when you open it, it goes to 0. Why is the drag 0... And then when I click close intake, the drag goes to 0.2. That doesn't make any sense. Drag 0, close intake, drag is now 0.2. Well, that seems like it may be some sort of bug. Are these things buggy? Does anybody know? I'm just going to go around the rocket here and close them all. Because I don't think I'll need these for landing, right? We're landing in the soup. And we don't need all this intake spam on here. And then we're just going to have to deal with that lawn darting that we were dealing with. Close intake. I missed that one. I get that one? Close intake again. How did I miss 2 in a row? That's weird. Open intake. Open intake. Alright. So maybe this will help with some of that lawn darting that we were getting just because we spammed so many structural intakes around this thing. Okay. I have come full circle. And the rest of them should be on Action Group 6, right? Yes, the rest of them are on Action Group 6. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave them open, and I can close them if I need to. But that doesn't really make any sense. Alright. Those should be open. Okay, good. Yeah. Alright, we're good to go. Let's do the deorbit burn here. Where is KSC? It would also be very, very helpful if I had a probe on the ground at KSC. You can only do raids for KSP if you don't. Wait, can you do a raid for Oslim? I don't know that person. I don't know that person. I'll look around. I'll look around, Juju. I appreciate you coming and asking. You don't have to ask anymore. But I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you, and I'll have a look. I'm sure he would like it. Is he streaming KSP? I love to support people that are playing KSP. All day long. Sometimes all through the night. Oh, look. We're not under cloud cover this time. We can actually see where we're freaking deorbiting. Well, let's just do it that way, then. Alright, so I'm coming around. And I need to go ahead and... I'm in mode 5, I believe. Yes, I'm in mode 5. I don't need a target anymore. There we go. I just think I did like a Pepper IP deliciousness. Apparently I still have a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper in orbit somewhere. And you ask me if I like Dr. Pepper. Alright, display trajectory, good. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. When you're flying and trying to flip upwards, reduce the amount of thrust. Yeah, that's what we were doing. The uppermost engine to push the front down. Reduce the amount of thrust in the lower. Oh, yeah, we could do it that way. I know. I didn't want to really get into that, but I know that we could definitely do it that way. You, sir, are correct. The correctitude of your ossitude is directly proportional to the amount that you're correct. Eek! We just have to fly it. See, look at that. As we turn around, wow. That was our huge problem last time. Look at this. Now that we're pointing this way, it's like this mod is not playing very happily with those intakes. That's probably close enough. Let's just go for the deorbit right like that. Let's do all our checks, right? 5 mode is good, 4 mode's good, 3 mode's good, 2 mode's good, 1 mode's good. I almost believe that I should probably transfer the liquid fuel in, but I don't think I'm going to waste so much flying this time. I think we'll be able to do this, and we're shooting for the runway. We are going to shoot for the runway, absolutely. Is there anything I can do to shoot for the runway here? Oh, action groups don't work over there. There we go. Just give me some rocket power. And let me correct a couple things here. I'm just going to burn normal a little bit because I'm coming in south, right? And I want to burn normal. So I come in less south. Now let's see how much we changed it by pointing back this way. Okay, we barely changed it. So let's burn a little bit normal, or more normal. That's probably the runway right there. Nope. Oh, I wasn't exactly overhead. Okay, I see. So we need to burn a little bit more normal. This is so annoying the way this works. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. In terms of where the KSP runway is, that's kind of the end of the runway. So that should be good. That should be good. Let's just let this ride now, and we're going to have to point... Wait, I better check it when I'm pointing straight. Yeah, okay. We're going to have to point this way the entire freaking way. And we will definitely go mode 2, mode 3. No, mode 2. There we go. 4 engines. Alright. So let's get this done and see if we can do this landing. Ooh, as soon as I do that, I'm definitely going to have to maintain this prograde heading. If it gets too far out of whack... Come on. If it gets too far out of whack, we won't... the trajectories mod will be way off. But that is looking good. I wonder if I just turn off SAS if it would lawn dart me. No, it's going to lawn dart me backwards, which will totally screw with me. Alright. Dr. Pepper's love, Dr. Pepper's life. Tabor, what's going on? It's 2:22 a.m. for me as well, Narusaku-fan. You like my flying meatball, Optimerad. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're trying to see... We're going to have to see how much we get from recovering this stage. It's 5:23 there. Jeez, Luis, where are you at again? You did not hear what you said earlier with the SSTO SRB to the moon. What? SSTO, you want me to make an SSTO using only SRBs going to the moon? Seriously? Sanity check. Coming along, it looks like, doesn't it? No, we're pretty close. We're right there at the end of the runway. We should be good. 8:23 in the morning, stream with DOS. It's the morning stream with DOS. I think that's patented coffee. I don't know if I can say that. Alright. Jeez, if only I had winglets. I love you guys. Let's go. No. No. There we go. We ain't got time for this. No. Lawn darting. Lawn dart, no lawn darting. Lawn dart, no lawn darting. No, it's gonna land on the flagpole. That's not 100% recovery. Yeah, we're just gonna keep lawn darting as long as we do this. 6 will toggle our air intakes. Yes, 6 definitely toggled our air intakes, didn't it? Yeah, open intake. Okay, good. Maybe that won't make me lawn dart? Look at that. I don't lawn dart whenever I close all the intakes. Interesting. Closing all the intakes on the craft keeps it from lawn darting. That is good to know. Somebody give me a freaking rainbow. SRB. If you people want to see SRB, go watch the Lobster. He's the KSPTV SRB expert. Nice. Feel free to link over to Lobster's channel if y'all want. Definitely. Sanity check bounced. The sanity check bounced. Boosta. That may be a lobster thing, I don't know. Alright, here we go, meatball. We're going to cook this meatball on the way back to the KSC. How am I looking? What the deuce? We need drag, and we need it now. We need drag, and we need it now. Did y'all see that? No. Did we totally hosed it again. So these intakes are just so it just really doesn't make any sense. Seems legit. Wow, so when we lawn darted and turned around, that totally boned us. That totally and absolutely boned us. Losing intake air. Maybe it's because we're going freaking backwards? Roll control. Dorsal battery check. Where you at, dorsal battery? There you go. Alright, I'm loving life already, though. I'm already loving life here. Kind of an orbital split S there, right? A little bit of an orbital split S. Dorsal battery. Cheaty McCheaterson right there, yo. Oh my goodness. Alright. Look at this. We're like really lined up with a runway though. I almost feel... I don't think so. I'm just going to try to get to the middle. Should I land at the launch pad instead? I'm just going for 100% recovery. We'll try that in a future episode. Alright, now just let me fall, yo. That is interesting. That certainly doesn't look like retrograde to our orbit for some reason. Right? This looks like retrograde to our orbit. Where the heck are we controlling from? That is weird. Oh, wow. I have way too much thrust, remember. Dang it, I have way too much thrust. I forgot I had so much thrust. What is that calculating my freaking orbit from? Anybody? It's gonna be pretty darn difficult to land with that thing all wacky. Look at that, it's like... surface mode. That's what it was. It was surface freaking mode. It was surface mode. I should have known that the entire time. Switch to surface. Switches took y'all long enough, chat. What? Hey, installed a new thing here. We lost... Did we lose all the engines? What all was destroyed, I wonder? Let's see here. Crashed into terrain. Crashed into... Whoa, wait a second. What was that? Seriously? VicJess 1969? Are you kidding me? I just crashed. Holy crap, dude. You, sir, are my kind of crazy and my kind of awesome. I absolutely appreciate that. You are kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. You... Time out! Yeah, my recovery. My recovery, right? Time out! Wait a second. I sent this person a message earlier. seriously, Twitch chat? Okay. Yes, you are here. Okay, good. You're on the page. That means you can hear me. Can you hear me? Vic, are you here right now? Or Viking, I think it is. Are you here right now? Because that was ridiculous. Where are you? I don't see you saying anything. I should crash more often. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. The meatball is planted. I love that. Did you say anything? Or did you just click on the link in the... No, I don't think you said anything at all. If you are here, Vic Jess, dude, seriously. There you are. Okay, there you are. You just said something in chat. It's gonna get to you in 20 seconds. Here, dude. Just so I can respond faster. I don't... Viking JES, Vic JES, I don't even know what to say, man. That is nuts. I just... Did you see me crash? Did you see me crash? Like, that donation came in just as I crashed. Everybody, if you guys can give Vic Jess 1969 some serious freaking hype. He is here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just saw it. I just looked in the thing. If you guys can give Vic Jess some serious hype, that is absolutely nuts. Thank you so much for that. That was... Drac, it was $100. Yeah, 100, yeah. That is absolutely not expected whatsoever from anybody in my channel, but I absolutely positively appreciate it. Now that Trasty wants his money back. Wait, time out. I'm doing this wrong. I've got a crash on the page. Hang on. Is this even working? Did I set this up correctly? Yes. Vic Jess, 1969. Thank you so much. Yeah, right there. It's right there in the chat. Thank you so much for that donation. That is nuts. Not only a good guy, but a good year to... Not only a good guy, but a good year to boot. All right, got it. Jim, I love it. 3 cheers for... I love that right there, Jim. Thank you for doing that. That is nuts. And it is absolutely not expected, but it is absolutely positively appreciated 100%. That's all I got. You can never say enough. You can never say enough. Yeah, that's... Dude, Fatzilla, you are all over it right there. Vic, thanks for supporting KSA. That is absolutely amazing, and I really do appreciate it. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just gonna, like... And the message, I didn't actually read the message yet. Let me read the message. Maybe you could put this towards an RTG-powered headset. I really need an RTG-powered headset, so I don't have to reset that. But Vic Jess, thank you so much for that. You just pushed the night into I've got to update when I'm done streaming. So as soon as I'm done streaming, I'd like to thank basically Vic Jess and all the people who watch Kerbal Space Academy. When I am done with the stream, I will update. If you scroll down, I've got the levels and stuff like that, and I absolutely positively appreciate that. I really do. That makes it a lot more likely that I can keep doing this to the level I do it right now. Is that good enough for a month? Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. That's a month of subscription. That sounds good. I look so weird on the camera without my hair. I got a haircut today. Das would like to thank the Academy. Wait! Yes, you're right. Xbox headset. So this plugs into the Xbox controller. I don't even know what else to say, Vic Jess, but thank you so much for that support. I'm going to check to see if there's a message. I know that I was trading messages with you earlier today, my time, and that sort of stuff. I'm going to get some European streams going up next week. I was talking about it earlier. Probably Tuesday and Thursdays, Tuesday and Wednesdays. I got to figure out when I confirm it. But Vic Jess, 1969, you are awesome. People like you and all the other donations make it so that I can keep doing this. I know I don't look right without a hat. I don't look right at all without a hat. But the donations are what's going to make it able for me to keep doing this, right? I've got to make some money doing this, and donations like that make it... Every day I see that, I get more and more close to being able to do this, like, for reals. And I really do appreciate it. So, in your honor, that is a military cut. You're right, Special Forces confirmed. I've actually got the... I've got the cover for it. I just change the battery so often I don't leave the cover in. Again, thank you so much. Let's go back and look at this rocket one more time. Chat. Should we, in Vic Jess's honor, F9 this and go for a good landing? Or should we go and build it and put chutes on it and do it the right way. What should we do, chat? What say you? Tell me what we should do. I would like to know what we should do. I shouldn't take my hat off. You guys are exactly right. So, should I F9 this right here? In fact, we could do a poll. We could do a poll. Poll open. What is it? Leave it. Wait. Shoots or F9? Alright, here we go. Poll open. Shoots or F9? Why not both? Is it going to work? There we go. Go ahead and vote if you want. 1 for shoots, 2 for F9. 1 for shoots and 2 for F9. Should we fix the problems, or should we should we just F9 it and try to land it? Do it the right way. Vote 2, vote 1. All right, I don't even know what's gonna happen. We're gonna let that dude Vic Jess again. Thank you so much for that. You can never say enough. You can never say enough. Whenever people support you, and that's how I always feel. I just don't know what to say. So, let's go back to the game. That was a great place for me to pause the stream. I was like. But thank you so much. And we are good to go here. Apparently my stream is further behind than everybody else. With the F9 and shoot post, and then he asked the question. Oh, sorry. It'd be so great if you could turn this into an actual job. You'd be so damn good at it. Dude. Wait a second. That's why I started doing this. I actually started doing this because I wanted to kind of build up some online training resume material, right? So I was just going to do a couple sessions, and I was like, oh, I'll stream it, we'll ask questions, I'll show that I can answer questions for people, and that I can convey a technical topic to non-technical users, that sort of stuff, because I'm looking for a job, right? And this went off like a freaking SRB with no payload, right? And I'm still streaming. All I was going to do was just try to build up my resume and go look for a job as an online trainer doing like CRM software training or something like that. But it's taken off like crazy. And I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. I was just trying to bump my resume up a little bit. Is all I was trying to do. But I appreciate that comment. Absolutely. Where is my... There it is right there. This is my job. This is my job. I love that. Best job ever. Best job ever. We'll give it about another minute on the votes. We'll give it about another minute. I'm going to drink. Vic Jess, thank you again. I'll update the thingies at the bottom. You have to go to bed. Watch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Gratstas is always great stream. I'll have more on the website tomorrow. Thank you, Thader, and thank you for working on that website. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You got a lot of follows because of the Mega Mate. I'll buy that. I'll totally buy that. That was good fun, too. That was totally good fun. Not a valid option, Night Shadow. Sorry. Sorry. Alright. Alright. I think all the votes have come in. Enough. Because now people are voting option 3, right? There's a vote 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and close the poll here. I'm going to close the poll. 2. Apple Deej, you have to type exclamation... Well, by the time it gets there, I'm going to close it. You have to do exclamation point vote and then the number. You can't just put a 2. But I'll just add 1 to the 2 there for you. So let's do poll close. And let's see what we got. Whoa! Shoots 13. F9 18. The F9s have it, and then I will go to the VAB and I'll fix it. Then I'll go to the VAB, I'll fix it, and I'll launch another mission. I will totally do that. I'm going to have to stream for even longer. After a donation like that, you got to keep streaming. That's like the rules. And I was trying to save my voice for boot camp this weekend. That may be one more Dr. Pepper. I can certainly afford it. With supporters like that, I can certainly afford one more Dr. Pepper. But F9's won it. We're going to go with an F9. Like this. And we're going to see if I can't land this contraption. It's those jet engines. The jet engines are so hard. It's almost like I just need 2 jet engines to do the landing, right? 2 jet engines to do the landing. So, I am pointing retrograde. Let me go atmospheric trajectory mode. Let me go find the space center. There it is right. Whoa! There it is right there. Vic Jess, you're awesome. I don't know what else to say. And let's burn retrograde. I think I should be in mode 5, am I not? I am in mode 5, excellent. Let's burn mode 5 here until we get back to the KSC. This is like epic donation music playing. Alright, that's way short. And the problem is when we flip around, we come in even shorter. Sleep is the answer there. I buy shirts. I definitely don't buy shirts on eBay. When we flip around to lawn dart mode, maybe what we need to do... Oh no, that's actually pointing prograde. Maybe what we need to do is just stay lawn dart mode the entire time, because look how much that changes. It's something about those intakes that the atmospheric trajectories mod doesn't like. It's definitely something about those. So we need to burn prograde just a little bit to get back to the KSC. And you can't look at it, right? You can't see what you're doing while you're doing it. VicJess is awesome. You can't see what you're doing it. So you've got to just burn a little bit, and then you've got to flip back around and see where it's going to land. That right there is pretty dad blame close to the KSC, it looks like. But I actually need to burn normal up a little bit. That's angry triangle. That's not the way we're going to burn. We want to burn normal a little bit. There we go. No, 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 no. Am I already in the atmosphere? I am, aren't I? Is that why I can't control the craft very well right now? I don't see my current height anywhere on the screen. That's a little annoying. Alright. Alright. Whoa, that's terrible. That is why I'm overshooting it right there. Interesting. Let's just correct the rest of it when we get down there. I'll fly it. Let's just go. Let's just lawn dart this thing in. Nachos and DOS. Well, not a bad way to spend the evening. Not a bad way to spend the evening. Be back in 20 minutes. No, good deal. Yeah, that's awesome. You're eating lazy nachos. When you say KSC, it sounds like the KFC. Yes, we are trying to get back to the KFC. Tesla Max. Lawn dart mode. Engage. We're just going to cut off the SAS and let's just get this done. Let's just let it lawn dart, right? Alright, lawn dart. Mode activate. Well, let's stop the rotation right quick. There we go. Did you know you can hold down F to do a temporary thing? A temporary SAS turn on? See how I can go? I'm just pressing F. I know I don't have that on my keys. But, close the intakes. No, we're just going to leave it the way it is. We're just going to leave it the way it is because we want to lawn dart. We want to lawn dart this time. We want to lawn dart. What is exactly? Donate $1,000 for a 24-hour special. If somebody donated $1,000, I would do a 24-hour stream. In fact, if I made $1,000 like at a boot camp or something, just in aggregate donations, I would do a 24-hour stream. I'd see if I could do a 24-hour stream. I hope I can actually keep up with something like that. My voice would be freaking toast, that's for sure. My voice would be absolutely, positively toasty. The secret rocket blend of 11 herbs and spices. What? Dark Viper, I'm using the intakes to create drag so that I can lawn dart. I am using the intakes to create drag, so I can lawn dart. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Wanted option 3. You want both? We will do both. Found something interesting playing with monoprop no matter how many engines, tanks, DV is maxed out. Really? That's interesting. Don't forget to hydrate. I need to get another drink. And since I'm lawn darting, it should automatically point me retrograde. No matter what, how many tanks, engines, my DV is maxed out. It's the efficiency. The maximum delta V you can get out of any engine, no matter how much fuel you add to it, is based on the ISP. So those things that you're doing don't have great ISP, right? Those monoprop tanks don't have great ISP. Dorsal side. There we go. Alright. They don't have great efficiency, and so you're hitting the efficiency limit for those engines. That's what's going on with that. Optimerad. Right there, answering your question. You're hitting the efficiency limit for those engines. There was Thader going to bed. I got that one. Das, this is much. Optimerad. Das, why don't we like VicJess? Ooh, wow, I missed that. I missed that. Eek. It'd be so great if you so damn good. Dude, VicJess, thank you again. I don't know what to say. Alright, there's everybody voting, so that's just chat spam. DOS, landing legs and shoots. I'll do it. I'll do it. Do it the right way. We're going to do it the right way. Shoots and recess the skipper engine a bit, yes. You can help DOS keep a hat on his head with only 5... Phantom Dragon X says, and you can help DOS keep a hat on his head with only $5 a day. Help a poor DOS. Keep from looking awkward. Apple G's, thanks. Shoot it, DOS. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're falling very much straight down. Where the deuce is the KSC? KFC. Where is Kentucky Fried... whatever. We're coming in way short, aren't we? Untitled Spacecraft. I can't see the freaking KSC. Alright, I'm gonna come in way short, it looks like. That's okay. I'm still what altitude? 5,000 altitude? Mode 1, please. Engine, main screen, turn on. Rotate for dorsal side. Dorsal side, let's find it. There we go. Dorsal side is found. And let's fly home. It would be really easy if we had chutes and we could figure out how this works with the atmospheric trajectories mod. That would be really amazing. Oh, come on. See it lawn darting again? That's good for landing, right? That is good for landing. I really wish I was lined up with the runway better. Let's just see what we can do, though. This is all my engines, by the way. And I really just need more altitude, and I need to be coming straight down on the runway. Dorsal side, dorsal side. There we go. Come on, girly. Fly me home, girly. Fly me home. Dorsal, dorsal. There we go. I don't think I can actually do this. I can actually turn and line up with the runway with no wings. Using only the thrust vectoring and SAS. That would actually be pretty cool. You can do it! You can do it, says Vice Roosevelt. Where you at, EJ? You like your landings? He's not here, so I shouldn't say. If he was here, it would be a lot more funny. I am sure that he could do this a lot better than me. I am not very good at flying planes and engines that spool and that sort of stuff. I am really not very good at it. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm in surface mode at least, which is good. I can't believe I had it in orbital mode that entire time. That was so dumb. Now I'm going up, can you tell? And all I really want to do is stop that velocity. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I missed it though. It's the spool up of those freaking engines. Spool up for me. Okay, okay, I'm okay if I go straight up. And then just throttle down, right? Until I start to fall. His chat panel isn't scroll down, thank you. Bzzz, there you go. Where's my thrust to weight? No! So flippin' difficult with the engine spool up. I'm about to just try it on that engine spool up is freaking killer, though. I can't see anything now. How long can I fly this thing around like this, right? Okay, so that's a thing apparently. No! Huzzah! Don't panic! It's like, oh, why did the engines stop? Oh, because they're out of fuel. Well, I have another engine. Let's use it. Whata! I should have cut down the engines. We're good to go, though. We're good to go. Quick thinking, quick thinking. Good job! Nice pistol for pandas. Stuck the landing. Stuck the landing. Applause! Not bad. I love it. I love it, and here we are. I almost got it in between those things, which is what I was going for, but I didn't quite get it in between those things. We stuck the landing, we got it done, It's not bad. Obama not bad meme. Nice! That was not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we had a little bit of delta V left. 91 meters per second of delta V left in the vessel. That's how you... Nice. That's how I do it is right. Yes, it was totally pre-recorded. It was totally pre-recorded. Trying to land with jet engines time. Infinite. Trying to land with LFO engines. 5 seconds. You're right, Optimerad. It's because you have that... you don't have to spool up and spool down. You don't have to spool up and spool down. Look at that, though. That is what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. We have returned our lifter back here. It definitely could use some improvements, right? It could definitely use some... I see you've made some improvements. Base tray TV. Nice. I don't know what that is, but thank you for it. 10, 10, 10. That's probably a Dan's Gaming, isn't it? Yeah, that's Dan's Gaming. That is so freaking... I do need that RTG, Vic. I do need the RTG. Alright. So now all we need to do is recover this thing. And the good news is when we recover it, what are we going to get? 100 freaking %. Because I'm on the runway. Don't send a kid to a man's job. Nice. Thank you. Nice landing. Yeah, I appreciate it. We know we get 100% of that stage. And the problem is that since I had to do that in Sandbox, right, because I didn't have all those parts unlocked, I can't actually see what the recovery is. But we know we got 100%. We got 100%. Fatzilla, Das, I'm out of here. Gonna go make an air-breathing lifter. Adios. Nice, dude. Go for it. Absolutely. What is this, Jim? I always gotta click on this stuff. Das, salute you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Jim, thank you for that Photoshop. Thank you for the Photoshop. YOLO Boy Gamer, what's up? Make a new spacecraft. Here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to load that guy up and we're going to make some... I see you've made some improvements. Dr. Pepper Orbiter. IP deliciousness. 100% of the cost is the cost if you empty all the fuel. You're exactly right, Duke, sir. You're exactly right. In fact, look, I could do this. Lear start, no. Where's KSA? There's the Mooner Trainer, the Minnow, the less SSTO's lifter. There we go. And we've got the other thing on top, right? Let's see what the cost of this thing is. Wow, $115,000 to launch. That thing ain't cheap to launch, though. But if we take it and we make it a sub-assembly, right? This is the lift. Am I doing it with lift? Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing lift, payload, SSTO, V. It's the SSTO. I don't have a good name for it yet. Alright, there we go. And then we can actually come over here and we can load up a new craft and we can put a very small part on it that doesn't cost very much. We know this guy costs 300. Then we can go to sub-assemblies. We can go to the lifter. We can put it there. I know it doesn't have the stack decoupler. That's how we designed it. And we can say that the cost of this, if we empty all the fuel out, is going to be the cost. Oh, man, you're the cost. You're not the cost, man. You're the cost. So what I got back from this craft is the cost of this craft minus 300, right? Can I get to that bottom tank at all? Structural intake hype. There. Isn't it? Skipper engine. There we go. So this is what we got back. 94,172. 94,172 is what we got back. So how much fuel did that cost us, I wonder? Yeah, we are still doing the lifter section. We're right. 100% of the cost if you empty all the tanks. So this guy, 94. It's basically 94. Let's just call it 94, right? Here, let's bring up our notepad. The SSTO lifter was how many parts? The cost of it right now with the hard mode landing was 94. I'm just going to say 94K. Wait, no, that's without the fuel. Alright, so we recovered 94 is what we did. We recovered 94K. And the fuel cost for it is what we need to find out, which is what I should have looked at before. In fact, it's best to just toss that, grab it again with all the fuel in the tanks, right? 95,530. What? No. The cost of this thing, and that's actually 95.1. That's only 1,000 worth of fuel? Are you kidding me? No, there's no freaking way. It only cost 1,000? It basically cost 1,200 because the cost to launch is 95.2, right? 95.2k. Let's just say launch is 95.2k. Is that am I typing behind my keys? No, I'm not. I'm high enough. Good. Good. And we recovered 94k. 94k. Did you make sure you got all the tanks? I'm pretty sure I got all the tanks. Yeah, I've got 2 in the middle and then all the ones on the outside because they get it in symmetry. So that launch, the total cost for that launch was 1.2k. In fuel. That's pretty danged efficient from a monetary standpoint right there. It takes a whole heck of a lot more time, right? It takes a whole heck of a lot more time. But it only cost us 1.2 thousand. It only cost us 1.2 thousand. Hey, Hadron, I missed you. I didn't miss you, Hadron. I wouldn't say I was missing you. Well, that was interesting. You make the landing. I just managed to get my little SSTO into orbit and my whole computer locked up. Can I play Destiny? Probably not my game. Probably not my game. NASA had a good idea when building these spacecrafts. You're right. You're right. We need to do this, though. And this is going to be a freaking mess. Maybe we can do it this way. Because I know I put an extra tank under there. Right? And maybe we can do this. It's clipping. It's hitting something. And I can't scroll up. Dang it. It's never going to go in there. There's too many things that it can clip. Oh! That's not bad right there, honestly. That is really not bad. And we could put the extra fuel up here at the top, right? Ooh, trouble. Trouble, DOS. Trouble. We could put the extra fuel at the top, like this. That gives us more dorsal battery age. That lands us. I really wish that I could tuck that fuel in somewhere else, right? Rotate the entire craft. Oh, that would work too. Valor67, what's up? We did a bunch of different designs. The cheapest we got to orbit was using an asparagus lifter for 5.5 total cost, including stage recovery. Then we came over here to make an SSTO lifter. Total cost for the SSTO lifter landing back on the runway, 1.2k. 1.2k. Top to bottom. Yeah, I gotcha. I understand what you're telling me. Thank you. I should have done that. That isn't a good idea. So look at that. And actually, to make this thing look really cool, we could do this, right? We could totally go C mode and then go back to 8x symmetry. And we could do that like that. And that doesn't look terrible, I guess, right? And then we would come over here with these landing legs. What's the mass of the craft? Dry? Dry mass, please. Dry mass. Can't actually tell. Dang it. No. 20, so it's going to be a lot lighter. Whatever. Can we... Do we need the big ones or could we just use these? Are they going to be long enough is the question. No, we're still hitting the skipper, dang it. I don't want to touch these. If I touch these, we've got trouble. These things are a lot heavier. It's going to cost us 0.4 tons. I know what I could do. That would definitely land it, and that actually looks pretty darn sweet. What do y'all think? I'm not going to do a vote, but what do y'all think? Should I use the big landing legs that will weigh 0.4 tons? Or should I use the trick, right? Where we do drink. I need to go get another drink. I'm out. I do need to do that. Or should I use the structural element trick where you can actually... Oh, that's actually going to weigh a lot more. So don't do that. Just go with these. Yeah, that's going to weigh a whole heck of a lot more. I was going to do a trick, right? Where you put a structural element like this pointing down, and then you can use these landing legs. Right like that. Hey. Right like that. So see, you can totally do that, but that actually weighs a lot more because these landing legs right here weigh 0.05, which is almost nothing. But the structural piece that you have to add weighs, survey says, 1.875. And the larger landing legs themselves just weigh 0.1, so it's just better to use the larger landing legs. Like that. Like that right there. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Weight is not an issue, really. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Cameron, enjoy the stream. Cameron Cameron J20, thank you for that. Welcome to the stream. I'm Das Valdez. I do these things every night. Tomorrow we're going to be working either on interplanetary transfers or space planes. I'm waiting to hear back from somebody. Because I was going to do a special thing, right? So, tomorrow we will either be doing interplanetary transfer how-to, or we'll be doing spaceplane how-to. More advanced space planes, though. We're going to talk about space planes that change. Cambly, hey DOS, glad you're streaming late. But of course, On the Hudson, what's up? On the Hudson, is your name in reference to anything? This really doesn't look too bad at all. I really do like this lifter. I really do like it. It's really cool. It really is. I would probably... We'd never have a payload. This is just for small payloads. This is just for small payloads. Did you get a chance to look at the monoprop? I answered that question earlier about the monoprop. With the, why were you maxing out, right? It's because you were reaching the efficiency max of the engine. Those engines are not efficient at all. And what it is... Wild Pokemo! Tim the Brick. YOLO Boy Gamer. Who else did I miss? Oh my gosh. Apple Deej. Night Shadow. Simi. Lol. Lol. Get... Nijigd? Lol Get Nijigd? I can't read your name, but welcome. Dynamic Kills. Coded Threat. Dark Viper. I remember Dark Viper. Okay. Wow, I missed quite a few there, and I apologize for that. But guys, welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. How much do those landing legs hurt your thrust to weight? Let's check it out, Vic. I'm actually going to need to separate this into a new stage so that I can do that. My thrust to weight 3.02. My thrust to weight is still bueno. It's bueno across the board. Across the board. So we're still good to go with the with that. Now, when I moved this, did I lose it in all the action groups, right? Activate, activate. Skipper shut down. Interesting, it stayed. Skipper shut down. Skipper shut down. Is it the right skipper, though? Sometimes I don't believe that. It's saying it is. Let's just do it, just for sanity's sake. Shut down, shut down. It really didn't, Vic Jess, it really didn't affect our thrust to weight too bad. It may affect our delta V of the actual rocket once we're up there, right? But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Because we had like 500 meters per second of extra delta V. Bossman 2155 in Reavers. Reveers. Reveers or Reveers 111. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. Thank you for enrolling. Did I get everything? That was an activate, so let's do an activate. And then custom 5 is Rockomax Skipper only activate. Alright. That is good right there. And I really wonder... Think your name rings of the landing on the Hudson. Yeah, exactly. That's on the Hudson. No, I didn't have a question. I just want to show off my awesome lander. Did you give us a link? Did you give us a link? On the Hudson. That plane is actually here in Charlotte. Flight... I can't remember, and I feel bad about that. But Flight whatever is here in Charlotte at the North Carolina Flight Museum, which is awesome. Alright, that one moved. That one moved. That one moved. That one moved. Every time I click it, if it adds it, I'm going to go. That one moved. And that one moved. Alright. There we go. So the real question here is, can I launch something again using this lifter? Right? And then can I land it? Chutes? We should probably use chutes instead of those, because chutes will make us go straight down, and then we can just throttle up the engines just barely. Like the music at the chiptunes. Yes, where can I find my playlist? Krava, they just got you the chiptune link right there. That's what you're looking for. The chiptune link. Sully Sullenberg. Yeah, it was Sully. It was Sully. It was Sully, that's right. Destiny's original go. Okay. So what if we just do this? What if we just do enough chutes to make us go straight down, and then we modulate the rest with engines, right? We modulate the rest with engines, and we really just barely do any chutes. Where is this at? Where are my chutes? I don't know where chutes are in this game. There we go. See? 2x symmetry. What if we did it like that, right? And now we can drag that engine down there, and then we just have those chutes in that stage. Carried him from down. What, really? JFK's Air Force One. Hadron! You've been in JFK's Air Force One? In Seattle? I was there like 2 weeks ago. I was absolutely there 2 weeks ago. Drogue chutes. I don't really have a place to mount the drogue chutes. Alright, let's see here. We're good. On the Hudson, got here late. Yes, we are designing an SSTO lifter. This lifter is supposed to carry 10 10K. 10K kilograms to orbit just using the lifter for really cheap. So now I've got this, so I can take this guy. I can put him here, right? That is him, right? Yes, that's him. Save it. He's going to be even more expensive now, but I don't care. Now I can open this up. I can come back to him. The KSA less. If you don't know what less stands for, what we were doing earlier in the stream, we were doing the Lifter Efficiency Scrooge session. That is what less stands for. The Lifter Efficiency Scrooge session, trying to see how cheaply we could make a lifter. And so I have just replaced that design with this design, where we've made some improvements. It's the Mark II. It is the Mark II. And that right there can be tossed. And this right here can be launched. That doesn't look right at all. That looks terrible, actually. Thank you for your awesome staging, Kerbal Space Program. Are these my side chutes? Yes, they are. What are these even? That's my payload stage, so it goes way the heck up here. These are my side chutes, so they're going to go before that. Then we're going to have one more stage here. We're going to have to put that in. Okay. Ah, and 2 more engines. There we go. These engines go here, and then this stage goes there. So now I've got that, and then I've got that, and then I've got my chutes up on top, right? Yep, my chutes on top. And then down here I have all my engines. 4x symmetry, 2x symmetry, 2x symmetry, and the skipper, and then my chutes right there. Alright, that looks good. That looks absolutely. U.S. Air Force Museum, XB70 hype. LBJ got a whole new Air Force One. Let's see here. Didn't move it from WPA. Maybe it was different. I saw an Air Force One that JFK flew on, but I don't know if it's the one that carried the deceased president. So I saw the one that was his Air Force One. Drat, get some sleep. Absolutely, get some sleep. So it may not have been the one that carried him after he passed away. I've seen the one that he blah 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 actually flew on before that, I guess. So Dress, again, thank you for the help. Das first stage shoot should be after the decouple. Ah, yes, you sir are correct. In fact, we could just put all our chutes up there, and then when the craft split, the chutes should split, right? So we could just put all our chutes up there. That'll work. Get some sleep. What does that even mean? Alright. Alright, okay. Save it. Did I say LBJ? I think I said LBJ too, and it's definitely not LBJ. Air Force One, yeah, I read that. I read that on the plaque. It's only called Air Force One when the president is actually on board. I did read that at the museum there. Alright, save it. What is the cost right now? Alright, the launch cost is 117 minus 20. How is that possible? Doesn't make any sense. Is this defueled or something? No. Weirdness. The cost of this is 20. Yes, Scarlet River. Wow, Scar, dude, how are you still up, man? The launch is going to cost me 97. Oh, okay, that's right. We added about 2K to it. So here we go. The Mark II, the launch is going to cost me 97.9. Let's just call it 98K, right? 98K, because it's that minus 20 because the payload costs 20. And then we're going to see how much we can recover and what the total cost is for this. It should be about the same, right? Let's save it. Let's launch it. We're good to go. It's only 12 for you. Okay, you're all the way over. Can I make an Air Force One? No, I can't put the president on it. I can't put the president on it. Scarlet, I'm on your server. Whoa! There is some weight on those landing legs, y'all. There is absolutely some weight on those landing legs, and my sky is getting really cluttered. Let's just go ahead and turn off the notepad while we're flying here. Look at that. We actually leaned a little bit because of those landing legs. I hope we can take off straight. Panel lock. Throttle up. SAS engage. 3, 2, 1, let there be. Action group 1, which is space. And we're going to take off just like this. There we go. That's what I like to see. Why am I tilting? I'm tilting because the payload is not strutted in correctly. So the lean from the landing legs allowed us to be sideways. Very interesting. We're going to have to strut the payload in now. Make a POTUS flag. Recover should be the exact same if you land on the runway again. Deuce Extra, you're right. You're right. Just quiet because I've been watching TV with the wifey. Scar, tell your wifey thank you for letting you hang out with us. I do believe that she deserves a little bit of thanks for that. So feel free to pass that on. I really do think that she deserves some thanks for that. Let's see here. I'm going to go 4x symmetry. Strut that payload in correctly. So from like, I don't know, here to here. That should strut it in and keep it from leaning. Now we can save it. 118, 148. Alright, that's fine. Kerman 1 would be the call sign. Kerman 1 would be the Kerbal's presidential ship. I love it. I love it. Das, you tilted because you pressed S. No, I was trying to tilt it the other way. Jer, I was trying to tilt it the other way. See? That payload is still leaning to the side even with those struts there. That's very weird, honestly. See, I'm trying to press S to lean it back up. And now for some reason I can't actually... Oh, this right here. Interesting. Wow, okay. We'll have to see what we can do about this. Let me see if I can launch it, but this may be a problem. Why didn't we have this problem before? Lock suspension on the landing legs? Yeah, there we go. Let's just do it in the VAB in symmetry, right? So back to the VAB. Das, use the SAS ring. What do you mean? I was trying to use the SAS ring. She laughed. That's all good. So in here, we're actually going to lock the suspension. Lock suspension for takeoff, right? And then we can totally make an action group that's like 7. Which is... toggle lock. There we go. That's what we need. Alright, good deal, good deal. So now we can save that. When I press G, are these landing legs going to go up? So maybe we should do 0, which is raise legs, right? Or we should just do raise lower legs. There we go. Save. Alright. And strutting it right there isn't really reinforcing it very much. We need to strut it off to the side. We definitely need to do this. Right? This is a cool trick to know. If you don't know this trick, you should definitely learn it. You can actually take cubic octo struts, put them on the sides like this, right? And I'm going to transfer this force off of this node connection down to this tank so that won't lean as much. Ooh. I hope that didn't... I don't think that should have screwed up my action groups. There we go, right? Like, come on now, girly. Did I get it right? There we go. Let's get ready to look so good. Alright, and that's not going to cost us barely anything, so I'm not going to worry about it. 98 is good. Alright. Anything else? There we go. Now we can save it. Now we can launch it. We should be good to go here. I'm coming for you. What? Way up north. What is going on there? Was bummed that LEM Simulator is down, but the Gemini Document Simulator was running. Really? The USAF Museum. Wow, I need to do that. Doubles check my action groups. They should be good. Let's check them right now. Yep, we're good. Action groups are good. SAS, panel lock, throttle up. We're good. See? Right there. There we go. 0, right? Alright, now let's take this payload up into orbit. Does anybody remember the launch profile I used last time? Because I don't. I'm going to have to go make a highlight of it and watch it. Now we're going straight up. As soon as at the Neil Armstrong. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really scroll all the way up. I just barely looked at it really quick. I did. I do mess up sometimes when I don't read the chat. So let's see what we can do here. We are throttled all the way up. We are flying to our heart's content. And I'm going to go with this 45-degree angle. And we are going to have to level off way early, right? So we'll roll just like that. It's interesting. Why am I falling so much? I don't want to be leveling off yet. I want to fly up here till I get to like 15K or something. Who here knows what the problem is now? I have a problem. I have a problem with this craft. Who can name what problem I'm encountering? Look at the screen. Look at the screen and you can tell what the problem is. Who can tell what problem I'm encountering right now? Go. No. Go! It's not the intake air. It's not the intake air. We have a huge problem here. We have an absolutely huge problem here. Drag? No, it's not drag. Take it easy, Tef. Take it easy. It's not drag. It's not drag. We have a huge problem. I have no control authority. You are right, Jim. I have no control authority. And why don't I have control authority? We know why I don't have control authority. We absolutely know why I don't have control authority. Dad, blame it. He's not even using that yet. We know too much oxidizer. That's not it, Texas. Fuselage top heavy. It's not that I'm top heavy. Time to Apo. What's the challenge today? No fins. Jump off a cliff. I'm hard on the S. I am hard on the S. I was absolutely hard on the S. I have no control authority because previously my control authority was coming from my engine gimbals, right? And now that I have made this meatball like this, my engine gimbals are right at my freaking center of mass. Which doesn't make any sense. My engine gimbals are not far enough from my center of mass, I think. And it is not allowing me. This dude here is in big trouble. Later, lifter. That thing's gonna crash and burn, but at least we can totally save this guy. So if we were in hardcore mode, we'd be okay. He would not perish. I could do a powered landing here, even on the water. But we're gonna revert. Jeez. Loden here is feeling good about life now that he has saved his freaking bacon. Revert flight back to vehicle assembly. And let's have a look at what was happening there. We did not have any control authority whatsoever. Save him! Are all those jets on Onion? No, they're not, Nubius. They're not. It's single stage. What would I do if I actually did jump off a cliff? Good thing that was cheap. Cthulhian Dreams, nice. No control surfaces. It wasn't that. It was the fact that... Did I like toggle the gimbal? No, the gimbal's not locked. I didn't see these things moving at all. But look, the center of mass is up there. Why were these things not controlling me at all? Did anybody else see what was going on, what the problem was? We definitely lost all of our control authority there. You want me to put control surfaces on it? I'll put control surfaces on it. Dad, blame it. You guys. This looks dumb. Looks totally dumb. So expensive, too. These expensive control surfaces. Lever arm. Yes. Did I don't think I did. I don't think I did. More struts, more torque. I don't know what happened. Did we disable this thing or something? Pitched over too low. 1 gallon? No, actually. It's an SSTO, so we didn't pitch over too low. We definitely didn't pitch over too low because it's an SSTO. I wanted public knowledge to know if I, a Large Hadron Collider, somehow wind up at the base of a cliff, it is Das Valdez's fault. He is responsible for it. Das, is that fins? It is. It is fins. Let's just do 2 fins like that, right? Let's do 2 fins like that and see how this works. Just had to say it. That's all good. Let's see if I have control authority here. Let's see if I can figure out why I didn't have control authority. I didn't even see the engines gimbaling. I didn't see them moving for some reason. Which I don't understand why I didn't have that. Let's see what we got, though. Throttle up. Panel lock. SAS engaged. Check this. Looking good. Toggle fork. Is it something about this payload being off-centered or something? I wonder. We'll see. Saw my cousin Vinny. I'll get you off the hook. You should start doing a dorsal fin instead of battery. No, 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 no. Could you have gimbaling? I don't think so. No, it says lock gimbal. No, the engine gimbaling is not turned off whatsoever. Let's give it a try here. Let's give it a try. I wasn't out of electric charge either. Intake air is fine. Let's just go for it and see if the same behavior occurs. I only put 2 fins on it because I'm cheap. And then I could do 0 to bring the gear up. And I'm totally going to roll like this, so that when I do my turn, I've got my fin control authority there, right? That is what I wanted. Maybe it makes sense to put them the other way so I don't have to do that. But this is the dorsal side of the craft, so you can find the dorsal side real easy. Fins look disgusting. True struggle. You're not even kidding. We've had it this way the entire time. Let's see if the engines are actually gimbaling. They're not. Why are they not gimbaling? That's weird. We haven't had that problem yet. Very interesting. It's a cool looking ship. Thank you, Das. So what you talking about? You like the fins. Apparently there are 2 camps here, and I just spent way too much time looking at that. I really should have toggled over a lot sooner than that for this SSTO style craft. I totally just borked that. But let's see here. Now I've got control authority from the fins at least, but the engines are not gimbaling anymore, and we didn't have that trouble before. It's this! I bet you it's that. I bet you it's the engine. That's the only thing that's different. The engine is in the middle of them now. I did not. Ah, the engine must be locking them in so they can't gimbal. I did not expect that to happen. And we're waving like crazy. It's these stupid fins that are making us go out of control constantly. Come on, girlie, level off for me. You have way too much vertical speed. Listen for the whistle. There it is. Throttle down when you hear the whistle. We're still gaining speed. And when I get down to about half throttle, I go to the next stage. I go to the next action group. Because that is when we can go full throttle with all the engines again. Casper, what's going on, man? Reese's Pieces. Whoa, why am I flying upside down? There we go. I'm watching this up here. See my vertical... Sorry, had to focus there for a second. That vertical speed, if I lose that vertical speed, I'm in trouble. I honestly just think it's time to go mode 4 right now. Look at that velocity. I love that velocity, but my vertical speed is killing me here. It can't gimbal either. Do you see it not gimbaling? This engine can't gimbal either. Interesting. It's 2 engine gimbals interfering with each other. It's 2 engine gimbals interfering with each other. Do y'all see that? That is freaking nuts. I didn't know that. I didn't know if you put 2 engine gimbals next to each other, they would interfere. Apparently the tank wouldn't interfere. Whoa, that Apo-Apps! My bad. I want that Apo-Apps to burn out. I was watching too many things. Did you activate the stage with the spacebar? No, I did not, Kuju man. I did not. Look at that Apo-Apps. I hope that Apo-Apps comes way down. Let's see if it does. I just put way too much delta V in there, and we still have 484. We can totally circularize at 100. It's a good test to see if we can circularize at 100, I guess. 105, 104, 103. Look at that. We're about to be out of the atmosphere, so we're going to circularize like at up at 104 or something. We should be good, though. And that was a pretty easy launch profile, too, honestly. There we go. Alright, good to go, good to go. We might as well just circularize at Apoaps now. We've got 484 in the tank. We're going pretty darned fast. Let's see what we've got. Papa Man Bear. Bangs Root Beer also. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate you. We're making an SST... no. An SST no. There we go. Pull prograde until we're up at 100. Let's turn off trajectories. There we go. Until we get a parry up to 100 and we watch the flip. When it starts to run away from you, click and hold and bring it on back home. There we go. 104, 103. That's actually close enough. 132 to circularize, and we've got 484 in the tank. Wow, we can actually take this up to an even higher orbit. An even higher orbit. And that was with me not exactly flying the best there. And we have RTGs on the lifter, so we're good to go. So we can fix all that. We don't actually need the fins. We just have to come up with some sort of spacing issue. Because these things are apparently clipped into this and nothing can gimbal. See how none of those are moving when I press that? They should be moving. And they're not. So apparently if you put a gimbaled engine next to a gimbaled engine, here's a question. If I lock that gimbal, no, it doesn't free up the other ones. Okay. Alright. So we need some sort of standoff there, which is very interesting. I do need some fuel to land. I think I've got plenty of fuel to land, though. Look at my liquid fuel. I've got way too much oxidizer, apparently. So I could have carried less oxidizer, too. But I don't know, because these tanks are ballast tanks, remember? So we've got them a little low on liquid fuel. Alright, 8-second burn coming up here. We'll put him into his orbit. So I'm going to burn for 4 seconds. When he gets to T-minus 4 seconds, that's when I'm going to burn to circularize right here. This SSTO thing we don't need anymore. There we go. Suicide burn, we can leave. Landing, we can leave. I love Kerbal Engineer, y'all. I absolutely love. Cybertech was here earlier, and he was getting some donations, which makes me feel really good. I mean, not only... We're helping out the community in more way than one. You know, Cybertech has hosting fees and that sort of stuff. Oops. There we go, my bad. 103 by 105, we've got 352 in the tank. We're still good to go, y'all. We are still good to go with this. Yo, what's up? Glad I'm upstreaming still. Muncie, what is going on? You have to give your spacecraft more engine space. Yes, we do. There's some thought that staging with spacebar won't lock the gimbaling. Really? Engineer is kindergarten stuff. You know why I scroll, right? Temporary 10-minute ban, so that goes through the stream. Yes, so you're saying that if he throws the engines into a stage and stages with the spacebar, the gimbal will still work. Just activate the engines with the space to activate the gimbaling. Really? So wait a second. How can I do that, I wonder? What if I shut this engine down? Is this actually going to work? Shut down engine. Do that. Put him up there. So you want me to press spacebar right now? F5 for safety. Yep, that works. Look at that. See him wiggle? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cheaty. Interesting. An SSTO that you have to SSTO. Does that guy gimbal? He doesn't gimbal. Interesting. But if I press it again, he can gimbal then. Well, that's cheaty. I was going to put little standoffs in there or something. I was totally going to put little standoffs in there and do it the right way. Do it the right way. But we're all good. Gimbal is activated by spacebar. Weird. Interesting, but it doesn't work that way on space planes, is it? How is the fusion engine? Silverstein, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow, fusion engine. Not using it today. Brody, I didn't know that the gimbal was activated by spacebar, but then again, I went lock gimbal and free gimbal and it didn't work. Huh, how about that? You don't need no education. Missed the beginning of the stream, you might have already covered it. So wait, you shut down jet engine as you go higher to maximize all the air intakes on fewer engines. Vic Jess, yes, that is absolutely how it works. KSP doesn't make a lot of sense in that an air intake way over here can somehow feed an engine over here. It's not like the intake has to be attached to the intake has to be attached to the engine somehow. So when I shut down the engines, I've actually got multiple different stages. Stage 1 is all 8 engines, right? Stage 1 is all 8 engines. Stage 2 is half of that, 4 engines. Stage 3 is only 2 of the engines. And then stage 4 actually activates 2 engines and the skipper in the middle. Stage 5 is just... Dude! What? Are you kidding me? Cambly 2000? Keep up the late streaming? Another freaking donation? At that level of play, I gotta scroll the chat down. Look at this! Oh my gosh! Guys, give Cambly 2000 some freaking love! That's... I need to get a better camera. Look how terrible this camera is. At this point, I'm going to get a better camera. Cambly, thank you for that. Everybody give... Yeah, boom, headshot is right. It's like, and DOS doesn't even know what to do anymore. Because all of a sudden, I hear the donation go off, and I look over there. This is crazy. People are donating just to watch DOS cry. He's playing with you. DOS is playing... Oh, come on, Tesla Max. No way. No way. Speech! 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 Scarlet, it was another $100. It was $100. GG donations for sure. Right check. It was another donations from Cambly 2000. Cambly, where are you at? In the world, where are you at? Because that is amazing, and I really appreciate it. That is absolutely amazing. You need me to stream late? At this rate, I'll definitely stream late. Jeez. Are you Australia? Maybe? Donation hype for sure. Cambly, say something in chat. Nice. Yeah, look at all this hype. Did Cambly say anything yet? Let's see here. Look at this. Yeah, people are like, holy hype. Whoa. Look at this hype. No, that was just a total, like, ninja. That was a ninja. Another hour. Go get another Dr. Pepper. That will absolutely buy at least another hour of streaming. And here I was trying to save my voice, right? I need to grow a beard. You work nights, Southern Ontario, Canada. You work nights in Southern Ontario, Canada, and I am keeping you company, I guess. And everybody else here in chat. Everybody else is here hanging out with you. I hope whatever job you're doing, man, I hope we're keeping you company. I hope you're not watching a nuclear reactor or something and sitting here watching me stream this. I hope it's not like one of those can-do reactors. Oh, those are pretty safe, apparently. Thank you so much for that. Get a new headset. I do need an HD webcam. I do have a cheapo webcam. You can see how kind of fizzy I am, and an HD webcam would be absolutely awesome. Bets on cash amount for DOS man tiers. Tesla Max. I don't even know. I don't even know. Cambly, thank you so much. I'm glad we're keeping you. I'm glad. We've been over 500. We got 600 that one day, remember? But that is absolutely amazing, Cambly. Thank you so much for that. Go Canada. I'm sorry you have to live in Ontario. I don't know what else to say, but thank you for that donation. That is absolutely amazing. Keep streaming. Which means I need another Dr. Pepper. So let me go get another Dr. Pepper right quick. My teeth are really pointy. I'm watching myself on the full screen cam, and I don't do it very often. I have some serious carnivore teeth in my mouth. I'm not a vegetarian, that's for sure. Anyways, let me go get a Dr. Pepper. Cambly is awesome. Cambly is absolutely awesome. If I have my stream set up right, whose stream set up right? I think my stream's okay. This webcam definitely needs some work though. Guys, let me go grab a Dr. Pepper. Let's go back to the other scene. Cambly is awesome. I should have donated instead of bling $200 on Camgirl sites. Tyrannosaurus DOS. That's why I eat so much. I have to keep. I do. Look at that. They're serious teeth. No, my personal. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's stop looking at my teeth. Texan teeth. They're for eating steak, Galen. They're for eating steak. Let me go to the other scene. Cambly is awesome. Absolutely. Where's my button to go to? I don't even know where to click anymore. Alright, there we go. Thank you so much, Cambly. Also, Vic Jess, thank you so much. I'm going to go get another Dr. Pepper because the way this is going, I'm going to never go to sleep here. Free healthcare is nice. Just do your thing. I appreciate you. I will just do my thing. I will just do my thing. Dust, what's on my shirt? The periodic table of Minecraft is on my shirt right now. That's what's on my shirt. It says periodic table of Minecraft. I have wolf meat eating teeth. That's right. Them teeth are for ripping apart wolf carcasses. Let me get a DP, guys. I love this right here. I absolutely love, whoa, that. I love that right there. You guys are both from Cleveland? Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my gosh, I got a new follower while I was up. Thank you for telling me, dude. Everybody that donated, thank you so much for that. Cambly, Vigjess with the ridiculous donations, Jared Kiddos donated earlier, Brosidon86, Pale Rider, Suppressor84, Meatbait, Ridecar, and Tax Sauce. Guys, everybody that sent on those donations, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to keep on streaming here. Everybody that followed, I appreciate it. Everybody that's watching, I appreciate it. Everybody just who can hear the sound of my voice right now, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what you said. That's right. You're actually in France right now. You're from Canada, but you're in France. All right. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're awesome, and I appreciate you. Where is this at? Germany hype, apparently. Guys, type into chat where you are while I do this. Type into chat where you are. Who did I miss? Muffins. Is that like muffins, maybe? In Jackal 423, I missed you as well. Muffins in Jackal 423. Guys, thank you so much. You just figured out how to make DOS stream right now for a full 24 hours. You know something, Hadron? I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely do that. $100 every 45 minutes. Look at this. Look at this. Gosh, South Dakota, Manitoba, Canada, France, Finland, San Antonio, Schmelter. I'm from Corpus Christi. Home equals Denmark. Bamset. What's up, Ohio? Up of Michigan. You're in New Jersey. I can't even read the chat. It's scrolling so fast. You guys are so freaking awesome. Finland, Buffalo, New York, Canada, Paris? What? That's a question mark. There was Finland. All right, who else did I get? SF Bay Area. There was South Dakota, dude. I hope you didn't lose a bet or anything to end up out there, Phantom Dragon. Home equals, there we go. Up in Michigan. There we go. Erie, Pennsylvania. Up late, Pennsylvania. Dude, Sith Wizard. San Antonio for Hadron as well. I'm going to be back for Christmas, guys. I'm going to be coming through San Antonio for Christmas. BC, Canada. Alberta, Canada. Northwest UK. Houston, Texas. Galen, I was based out of Houston, Texas. I went to Rice right there. And I was based out of Houston, Texas for a long time. Working and traveling right there in Midtown. Muffins. There you go. It's like muffins, yo. Los Angeles, baby. Denver area. Gotcha. Boring. Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Sweden hype, Middle Georgia. Middle Georgia like Columbus or even Middle Georgia. Norway. Gene Delord, thank you. Australia hype, Portugal in the house, Minneapolis, Amazonia, Sluice, get out of here. Slovakia, Minnesota hype. New Zealand, if no Mr. Bond. Woot for the San Antonio hype there. There's another Northern California. You were born in Corpus Christi. Awesome. That is awesome. I was born in Corpus Christi as well. You grew up in Robstown right up there. Cotton's Barbecue. Can I get some Cotton's Barbecue hype, please? Cantide. Cantide, seriously? You do that like every day. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get a better webcam so that I can give better shout-outs when people donate like that. Cantide, thank you so much for that donation. Oh my gosh. Hi, DOS, is what the message said. It was hi, DOS with the little wavy arm. Cantide, thank you so much. You don't have to. You've already done enough. You don't have to do that all the time, but I really do appreciate you. Every time. I always appreciate you. Thank you so much. Continuing on, born in Corpus Christi, New York, Minnesota, Michigan. There's another San Francisco. Coast of the Netherlands. Gordon Bombay. Wait, Gordon Bombay. I don't know what that is. Is that a place? Somewhere in Oregon. International hype is sure. Bay Area as well. There's a Portugal in here. Oh, Ray Blackie, welcome. Oregon, Michigan. Who else? The Herpful Derp, Michigan. Dallas, Reaper. Sorry about that. Sorry you have to stay in Dallas. Sao Paulo, Brazil from Caracara. Go Spurs, Valdez. You know, my mom would get on board with that. Das, we have all the world. We do have just about the entire freaking world. When Apollo had a problem, they called Houston. That's right. First word spoken from the moon, right? Denton, Texas. You're up in Dallas. Lithuania? Are you kidding me? You're from Texas. Scar, where were you from in Texas? I think you told me once. I think I did a thing. Yeah, buddy. You did, Cantide. You absolutely did. Thank you so much. Better camera. I want to see your pores. Cantide, dude. Thank you. I should hold off until I'm playing spooky horror game. Thanks, Cantide. Yes. Tell everyone to stop donating. It's Carcara. It's Carcara. Alright. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know. Dude, everybody that's doing the donations, you guys are so freaking awesome. You guys are awesome. Let's see if we can land this thing back at the Space Center. Who knows how long it's been going? Where are we even at? Step 1. We just passed the Space Center. The donation hype made me miss the Space Center. Oh no, it's coming around there. It's coming around. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I want to do this though. Das, no shave November. With these donations, I'll definitely not shave. I'll just start to scratch. Vice Rosewater, I'll probably play some Long Dark on Friday. Probably on Friday. I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow after Kerbal Space, after KSP TV. We'll see. We'll see. I need to display my trajectory. I need to get this thing down out of the orbit. There was another follow. Who was it? Habisabi HD. Habisabi HD. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Das Valdez. We built an SSTO to orbit. An SSTO to orbit. A single stage to orbit. No. An SSTO lifter. They could carry 10K up to orbit. I'm not going to be able to talk tomorrow. I'm going to have to rest some so I can do boot camp for 8 hours. Huntsville, Texas. Just north of Houston right there. Thompson's teeth. The only teeth strong enough to eat other teeth. I hope he plays after he lands it. Oh, Long Dark after we land it. We'll see. I wasn't planning on doing it tonight. We'll see. Alright, let's do our deorbit burn here. We're in a good 100K orbit for this guy, Ludun here. Let's go ahead and decouple the stage, making sure we do it correctly. F5 for safety before decouple. Throttle all the way down, make sure X is on. Stage it. Hey, stage it, I said. Ace Hard, 936. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm Das Valdez. We're going to take this single stage to orbit lifter and deploy its lunar package payload, and now we will take it home. That is orbit. I'm pointing retrograde. I shouldn't have put my payload retrograde of me. That's dumb. Because I don't have any RCS, and now I have to fly around it. That was really dumb, Das. Now you have to fly around your payload. So let's do this. Let me just actually go straight out to the... Dorsal side, Das. Dorsal side. There is my dorsal side. Now I know what's happening. Now I can just turn this way. And I can totally burn just a little bit. There we go. Now I can turn Scarlet River. I wouldn't complain about that, dude. I wouldn't complain about your reason for leaving my stream right now, good sir. So, go get it. I almost said get it done. I guess that applies. Except for the, what is the he, she, it? I forget what that's called. Gerund or whatever that part of speech is. I don't know what that's actually called. So, get her done is what we should say right there. Let's go ahead and deorbit this puppy. I'm in mode 5, just the skipper. And let us do the deorbiting thingy. And we're going to go in, maybe not Londart this time, right? It's going to cost us like 100 Delta V to deorbit from right about there. About 100, $120 maybe. Alrighty, so there we go. This should give us a little bit more accurate trajectory as well. It's in the night side of the planet. Right there somewhere, right? It's pretty darn close to right there, if that's not it. Exactly. Alright. So we should be good. Now the question is, why wouldn't I just want to Londart anyways? Now these wings are going to mess me up. Giggity giggity. No kid here either. That's right. Your kid's visiting the grandparents or something. I dare you to do a mission and use a ventral side only for reference. That's hilarious. Use a ventral side for reference. Somebody was arrested for trying to do a hitman? What? I thought they did dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Okay. What is the... I don't know the mode of my intakes. I really wish that in an action group you could, like, do a screen print, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Close intake. They didn't actually close. Now it says open intake, and everything should say open intake. Yep. And that doesn't really change us there. Okay. So let's see how this thing flies. Let's see how it flies. There's the drummer Phil Rudd charged with... Really? Attempting to procure murder. How about that? Jeez. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Apparently they do the dirty deeds dirt cheap, but they don't keep them quiet, I guess. They don't keep them quiet. Let's go ahead here. We're going to go ahead and do our deorbit. There's the moon. We could have gone to the moon. Alrighty. Right like that. Until you got Atmo trajectories. Now it's pretty easy that you can see the lights of the Space Center. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Hello, I would like to purchase a murder, please. You're right. Plus I have the ambient light adjustment tool too, right? Which definitely makes it a lot easier. Dorsal, dorsal, dorsal. Zzz, spin stabilize that puppy. I'm wondering if we're going to Londart or not, right? We're pretty close. SAS off maybe, and let's see if we Londart or not. Alright. There's a Space Center coming on up. Re-entry hype. Space Center hype. SAS hype. How's my landing hype? Ooh, that's actually looking really dang good. Look at that thing. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this deorbit. I'm coming in short. I'm definitely coming in way short. So let's see what we can do to fix that. Mode 1. Loud. Almost as loud as the donations are. Whoa! Hey, I had this so well. Why are you doing this? Is it... The intakes were closed? Is that what it was? Seriously? Alright, well, we're okay still, though. Dorsal side. Now I'm oriented. Now I can fly this thing. Alright. It's because the air intakes were closed, apparently. That's so annoying! Let's check our atmospheric trajectory. Nope, we're still not going to hit it. But little does it know that we can fly. Alright, now fire up for me. Alright, I had the intakes closed, and so I fired up the engines and got asymmetric thrust and ate it. Beaten Dragon 12, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. If you don't know me, I'm still the same old G, but I've been low-key. What is this, by the way? That may be a problem. We line up with the runway, right? Then we kill our engines and pop our chutes. That right there is exactly what we wanted, yo. That is exactly what we wanted. Gear deploy. Let's get ready to look so good. And now we can just play with the engines, basically, right? That is what we were looking for right there. That is absolutely, positively what we were looking for. 21 meters per second of delta V that it says. I don't know if I believe that completely. But that is exactly what we were looking for. That is absolutely what we were looking for. You can't select a heading by hand. I just missed something there. That is exactly what we were trying to do, guys. That is absolutely, positively what we were trying to do. No, Cantide, no worries. No, Cantide. I mean, you just wanted to know, don't count on... No, that's not it at all. Thank you so much. That is exactly what we were trying to do. Cantide, yeah, no, we're on the same page, man. I totally appreciate it. I appreciate you saying that as well. Let's do this. Let's do this. Recover the craft, right? Nice work. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. That was exactly what we were looking for. Should be even cheaper since you had used less fuel and everything is 100% back. You're right, everything is 100% back. You need a KSA hat. I'm working on that. I'm working on that stuff slowly but surely. Let's recover it, but it's not going to tell us how much it costs. There's no way to see the current cost of the vessel, is there? No, because we're not in career mode, but that is exactly what we were looking for. That right there is a really cool looking lifter. It really is a cool looking lifter. You want one too. See how much it gives you, but it won't because we're in sandbox right now. That's the problem. Huh. The one Galen, take it easy. Yeah, I appreciate you. Have fun out there in Texas. And dude, I hope you stay dry because it's been freaking severe weather alerts all over South Texas. All over South Texas. I don't know if it reached to Houston, but I know that San Antonio is definitely stacked with rain right now. My brother's out there. Luis, I do want to do that. I do want to do that. For 27 hours, I'm not a machine like DOS, so you're going to sleep now. Anachronist, get you some sleep. Let's recover this puppy. We don't have any way to see. Go to map mode and see what the ship info tab says, but that's not going to tell us the cost. Interestingly, the total mass continues to change. That's a little weird. Yeah, that's not going to tell me. I'd buy a shirt with a DOS on the front with that awesome thumbs up. DOS meatball lifter. That actually worked out really freaking well. It really did. And you could put as many And the headset. It has to have the headset on it, right? Oh my gosh. Alright. I don't really see a way to get this recovery thing. So what we need to do is unlock all the parts for this in the career save and then start using this thing whenever we go to orbit. Because this thing is absolutely awesome. Record your fuel levels. Alright, I like that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. So we've basically got 128 and 146. Let's write that down. Does anybody know what it costs per unit of fuel? 128 and 146. MegJeb has a cost option. Get out of here. I'm not using it. I'm not using it ever. 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 I didn't get to where I was today by using shortcuts like that. I'll add up all these parts manually before I use MechJeb to add it up. He took the red pill. I did take the red pill. Stand by. Will do, Kuji Man. Will do. Funrir Wolf. That's like Fenrir Wolf, but more fun, it sounds like. Funrir Wolf. Thank you for the follow. I'm a AFOL. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But can figure out the price of the fuel in the VAB. Oh yeah, you're right. Let's see here. I don't hate MegJeb. Now it's just become a thing, and I'm like anti-MegJeb and anti-asparagus and stuff. I'm less anti-asparagus now. I'm still not pro-asparagus, mind you, but I'm not as anti-asparagus. Liquid fuel is 0.8. Oxidizer is, oh, interesting, 0.8 and 0.18. I'm an adult fan of Lego. Dude, that's an awesome name then. Or till I can't do it, I'm going to do a start from beginning career mode. Dude, Damask, I will definitely support you in that, man. I will absolutely support you in that if you can do a 24-hour stream. Let's help you get your stream set up correctly first, right? And make sure it's all good to go. Let me know. Am I following you? I will follow you. There you go. I just tossed you a follow right there. User was followed successfully. No, you don't have Dr. Pepper. Damask, let me know when you're streaming sometimes. I'll come help you out. I would definitely love to support you. I'd love to support anybody who's going to stream KSP. Let's do that. I mean, you're very special, too. It's not just like whatever, but let's recover the vessel. 128, 146. 128 liquid, 146 oxidizer. Let's go back into the VAB. Let's look at this ship again. Let's look at this ship again. So cool, though. I really do like this ship. It's really fun to fly just because it's different, right? Just because it's different. So I'm not going to do it in boot camp. I'm going to be like, the first thing you need to do in Kerbal Space Program is this right here. I'm not going to do that. We actually added a lot of parts to it there. Yes, struts. Congratulations. That's exactly how you should strut struts. Thank you. Whatever. I'm just going to save it. I love Legos. Duh, I do not use the autopilot. I use it for guidance stuff. Yeah, guys, it's all good. I just really love Engineer. I grew up on Engineer and Kerbal Space Program. KSP TV with the host with 17 viewers. Dude, KSP TV, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Anything else? All right, new ship. Oh no, we just lost everything. Just kidding. We didn't. This guy. Subassembly. Nope, subassembly. There we go. There you go. Ooh, that's bad news right there. You don't ever want to see that. That is freaking null reference waiting to happen. Alright, we'll just manually strut that thing. So the cost of the craft is 99,634. So it's 99.3. The cost of the craft is 99.3. 99.3. Or wait, yeah, 99.3 because this guy costs that much. And we recovered 100% on that. Except for the fuel, right? There's no way that I'll be able to just put that to the amount that we had. So I've got to empty everything out. One more. Resources should say 0. Electric charge and intake air. It's getting intake air in the VAB. That's interesting. Now do a 16 jet version around one of the NASA tanks. What fun is a lifter if you can't go take your payload to the moon? Valor, you want me to do that? I'll go land that on the moon. We've been teasing the moon mission all night. Teasing the moon mission all night. I really do like this lifter though. It really is cool, and it looks freaking sweet. It really does look sweet. Absolutely positively looks sweet. Alright. So the empty cost is 98,276, so 97,976, right? 97,9. 97,9? It's basically 98. Right? 98? Yeah, it's basically 98. So it's 1.3 in fuel, roughly. And we recovered a little bit. I mean... How much fuel do... It's not even going to be that much. It's not even going to be like 0.1, I don't think. The plural for Lego is Lego, not Legos. Fernero Wolf, that's not very fun of you. Shooting us down like that. But what we could have done... what was it? It was 1.8 and 0.8? Was that what, Let's look here. 0 of 0. It was 0.8 or something, right? There's one of two. There we go. Liquid fuel is 0.8. Oxidizer is 0.18. Okay, thanks, Kujiman. There it was right there. Using that search feature. 0.8 for liquid fuel. And we had 128 times 0.8 and times 0.18. So 120, yeah, we're not even going to be like 200 bucks here. It's going to be 128 times 0.8 equals 100. So that's 0.1. And 146 times 0.18. 146 times 0.18 equals 26. Yeah, it's basically 0.1. So that's 100 credits. That's not really enough to worry about in terms of what we returned with. So I can have 10 Lego in my hand. What's up, Ren Phoenix? Holy cow, you're not even kidding, holy cow, man. We've been having such a good night. We've been having absolutely positively such a good night tonight. This is an SSTO lifter. In case you were wondering, welcome to SSTO Lifterville, population us. Monoprop is 1.2 per unit. Wow, that is a lot more expensive. You'd have 10 Lego bricks. Mr. Pedantic up in here. No, well the fuel that we burned was 1.3 funds. It was 1,300 funds roughly. 1,300, 1,200, somewhere right around there. Not very much at all. The cost of launching that guy up there was only 1.3, which is so insanely super cheap. Lego brand construction blocks. You guys are ridiculous. Let us raise your hand if you want a suicide burn. Ren Phoenix, this is actually really easy to land. You should have just seen the landing we did. It's really, really easy to land. We just landed it right on there. Let's go out and do a moon mission right quick, yo. Who is this? The lifter? That's not the lifter. Where is there an untitled space? So many untitled spacecrafts. We have another guy there. That's got a guy in it too. This is the higher orbit one, right? Let's switch to it. The Commandant Lee. It's 10 per unit. No kidding, Andrea? On top of it, it's got a little top thing. Raise hand, everybody wants a moon mission. Well, here, everybody else is trumped by this raised hand right here, so you guys can just deal with that. Let's get a mooner mission. Gosh, I really am going to have to save my voice the next 2 days so I can do boot camp. Lunar mission. How to. Step 1, find the moon. You can look around like this. Step 2, click on the moon. Step 3, set as target. Step 4, check your ascending and descending nodes. If it's under 2 degrees, you're good to go. 0.6, I'll take it. Step 5, turn off atmospheric trajectories. Not really. That's like step 4A. Alright. Step 5, put a maneuver node anywhere on your orbit. Get rid of precise node. Expand the nav ball, just like this. If you haven't done this, you can totally get to the moon. Expand the nav ball. And I want you to pull that maneuver node until this number right here, the delta V for the node, says 850. 850, 855, something like that is close enough. 7, 830, 840, 8. I'm just going to go like with 855. 850, 855 is fine. Good enough. Step 5. Look at the information the interface has given you. Oh, I'm in a much higher orbit. Ah, that's right. It doesn't need to be 850. If you're not in a low 75 to 80K orbit, you don't need 850. You can actually use a lot less because we've already spent it because we're up at 103, I think it is. So, if you are not in that lower orbit, instead of just making that number say 855, what I want you to do is look at the Kerbal system from the top like this and make your apoaps match the moon. Bing! Right like that. So you see right there, that's actually 839. Apoaps is 11,480. The moon's apoaps is 11,4. That's what I want you to do if you're not in that lower orbit. If you're in any other orbit besides 70 to 80, just go ahead and make your apoaps match the apoaps of the moon, just like that. Look at the information that this has given you. When you get to right there, the moon is going to be right there. How do you fix that? Burn it a different time. Zoom in like this. Have a look. Grab this node and drag it around. See how we're catching up to the moon? You see the moon over there? You see where we're going to be? We're not even spending. Watch this. This isn't changing. We're not spending more or less delta V. We're just changing when we're going to spend that delta V. And when that occurs, we can get a super sweet moon encounter. Just like that. Now, if you're like that, look, you can actually click on the moon and do focus view. That is like the weakest moon encounter I have ever seen. Look at that thing. That's terrible. Just terrible. So what I'm going to do is come back over here. Let's see if a little bit more prograde will help it. That's what I wanted to see right there. A Mooner Impact. So, suicide burn, I think some people said. We wanted to do a suicide burn. And for the suicide burn, we want to be coming straight down at the moon. Let them see what you got, but don't let them have it. Am I burning the wrong way? This is not how you'd normally do it, but since I'm going for a suicide burn here, I need to be going straight down at that moon right there. It's a little hard to see, though. That means it's getting worse. That means it's getting better. That means we're impacting the moon. Just about straight up. Look at that. I'm going to be coming in that direction, so this is going to be a little bit more or less prograde to fix this. Let's see what we've got here. It's really hard to look at the moon and look at your node at the same time. So let's see. I basically just want that line to be straight back at Kerbal. That's too much. That right there is pretty darn good, y'all. Where is that? Where am I coming from? I'm coming from down low like this, apparently. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. Can I bump it up a little bit? I can. I'm not even concerned about the delta V here. Aha, now we've got to do this more. That looks good. That right there is pretty darn straight at the moon, right? Basically coming straight down at the moon, because we're coming in low. We're going to come just straight at the moon, basically. So this is going to be an NA burn. F5 for safety. We don't say that enough. We really need to be saying that. Call me old-fashioned, but I still do my moon transfer by time warping around Kerbal until the moon rises over the planet. That's fine. I like to teach people that they can drag nodes because that's a very useful skill. But you're right, Casper. You can just time warp around the moon until it rises and then burn right when it rises. You can totally do that. What? I got my orbit, but I don't think I have enough gas. You need about... Did the stream die? I hope not. Oh my gosh, seriously? I should do long mark just to rest my voice. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Okay, here we go. We're good. I need to F5 for safety. I was catching up on chat for just a second there. And doing it the wrong way, by the way. Okay, good. I have electric charge. That's important, as it turns out. I'm going to go ahead and lock that down. Drink. Hadron, thank you. Alright, let's find the node first. And just to make sure, I'm actually going to extend this top-knot solar panel here. There we go. That will give us some solar tracking capabilities. So we should never run out of solar power because we've got mysteriously workable... That looks awesome. We've got mysteriously workable shaded solar panels on the bottom here, right? Right there. Those are apparently... Oh, blocked by liquid engine. Apparently those are not getting us stuff right now. Direct sunlight on that one somehow. Don't ask me how that works. Anyways. It's going to be an NA burn. F5 for safety. Jean Lindor, or Jean Delore. Absolutely, just deployed my solar panel. I'm going to simulate the burn. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and press C, then press that. Burn time, 1:25. And I'm going to hold down F9 to revert. Hold down F9 to revert. I hope I did just F5 that for safety. And I don't get a lifter. There we go. Alright, so 1:25. Half of 1:25 is 30 plus 13. Because 26, right? Half of 26 is 13. So at at 43 seconds. 43 seconds, that's when we're going to burn. So let's go ahead and go around. Burn into the moon. I'm not a singer at all. 1:13. Nope. 43. Sorry. I always lose it sometimes. There we go. 46, 45, 44, 43. Light the engines. That solar panel, though, look at it. Direct sunlight, apparently. That's all good. I'll take it. Let's see what we've got with the moon here. I want to hit that moon. Ooh, you gotta get a cam. Cams, I think cams are a huge deal. Not because if you're very engaging that people won't watch you, but because when people look... Because when people look at your... excuse me. I am doing a burn. When people look at your stream and they see the thumbnail, I think people are more likely to click on it if there's a little picture of a person, especially if it's a person with a green screen. I think it just makes people more likely to click on the stream. I mean, I'm not a professional or anything. I am definitely not a professional when it comes to that. Why does it look like we may not be coming directly straight down at the moon? Maybe it's just the way that looks. 40, 30, 20, 10. Let's do this a little bit more accurately now. Yeah, that moon encounter right there. That's not an encounter. That's like an encounter. That is a serious moon encounter right there, y'all. That is the type of moon encounter that you don't walk away from unless you do this right. That is a ridiculously serious moon encounter. Look at that. We are basically coming straight in at the moon. We've got a little bit of a curve to us. Coming a little high or something, apparently? I don't know. We can always fix it at the ascending descending node. Let's go look. Do I have an ascending descending node? Backspace focuses on my ship. Moon needs to be set as the... Oh, we don't have an ascending node because we're apparently crashing into the freaking moon. Let's just go out there. Let us just go to the moon. And we're going to do a suicide burn using Cybertech, Kerbal Engineers' suicide burn calculator. It was working out really well for us the other night. I am more pro than... What do you mean? Spaceplane to Ike. Bangs root beer 2. Spaceplane to Ike. Why? Has that been done before if you Google that? Look at this. Oh, look at that wacky trajectory we've got going. We are going to fall straight at the moon. Look at that. Because the moon's gravity is going to pull us down so that we fall straight at it. That is actually really freaking cool looking. How much time? 5 minutes? 4, there's 3, do I hear 2? There's 1. That's probably sphere of influence right there. 31 seconds, I'll take it. There we go. And that is how we are falling down straight at the moon. We are definitely falling down straight at the moon. Very interesting here. Coded threat! I am not a trained professional, but I've played some Kerbal Space Program. This should definitely... Look at that, I love it. Look at this. Negative 384, 13 meters per second horizontal speed. Not too shabby, huh? What we could actually do... We could actually burn to the side over here, watch. This is my lunar transfer stage, right? We could actually burn to the side. Actually, if we just burn straight like this, I think we could push it, right? Nope, why is that increasing it? There we go, that's why, because the surface is different than the orbit, apparently. 13.29. Now it's going down. Yeah, we should be able to fall straight down. 12, 11.